Hi everyone, this is Zuaib. In this clip, I want to focus on student seat time or a learner's seat time. Why is it important? You can have a non-for-profit or for-profit solution, which could be for credit and non-credit learners and their solutions. But you have to make sure that in any aspect that you're trying to create, it could be a traditional semester-based learning or quarter-based learning, which is tied up to accreditation, and it's part of the student's academic, program like an undergrad or grad or any, pathway that they want to follow, or it could be non-credit where they have to learn through a boot camp, or it's a self-paced learning, or it's a corporate training where it's a compliance training. It could be any modality, and it could be synchronous, online, hybrid, and so forth. With all of that, if you have all of that information, the key thing you have to make sure is that you have established with your client that how much time do you want a learner to spend, because that is key for you to then develop your learning solutions. So for example, if the and this is very much true in B2B business models, that if you want the learner not to spend more than 10 hours in a course, then you have to make sure that your opportunity here is, which is exciting, that how would you teach a concept and making sure that the learner is competent and they don't spend more than 10 hours. And that is something that you have to make sure that you understand. So we have to make sure that we are very clear. If it's to do with accreditation, then we know that, for example, 1 credit hour course is equal to 45 hours of student seat time. So, and then based on that, you can have a 2 credit hour course, 3 and 4, and so forth. So you have to understand based on your accreditation that what are the student seat times that you need in order to make sure. How would you prove that? Because that is something that you need to add to your learning plan. And that has to be quantified. So you have to make sure that if it's a 4 credit solution, and for example, in a course, the expectation is that the student should spend in a total of 140 hours, for example. So you have to quantify that of how will that happen. That includes their live interactions with the faculty, readings, things that they have to do after the class. They have to work on group assignments and so forth. So you need all of that information. Similarly, with a non-credit, if you want to make sure that it's a 1 hour training or a 2 hour training, or the student shouldn't or the learner shouldn't spend more than 10 hours or 12 hours and so forth, then you have to then quantify of how can you make sure that your learner will not spend more than that amount. Because at the end of the day, and you will see that with more of these short course certifications, that now they post that the learners would only spend X number of hours, they will see X number of videos. So all of that has to be explained to the potential learner so that they know exactly what they are signing up for. So at the end, it's important for us to know what is the learner seat time. Seat time meaning that how much time are they going to spend in that learning experience. And if we have clarity on that, then that will help us create our learning solutions. I hope you find this useful. Thank you.